And they're off. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm trading 0DTE SPX options. I'm setting the call strike price right now. Go to the symbol table up here, do the down arrow, click options. SPX. Okay, then I want to do at the money, and that is the purple bar, the first one. Okay, and I come over and I do the exact opposite. Okay, I'm going to get rid of Trend Magic. Okay, I'm going to want to wait for a pullback here on calls if I get into that. The way I see puts right now, it is the price has gone through the overnight low. That's a very bearish thing to do. Let me trim this a little bit so I could get 2 contracts there. Yep, I don't blame you, Mark. Okay, this is my alarm when I start possibly taking a trade. And I'm looking for 2 things. I'm looking for the awesome oscillator to be below 0. And I'm also looking for the candle to be green. I seem to have a frog in my throat this morning. And can't get rid of it. Okay, if we look at calls, I don't know if I would take that or not because the calls are stale. We started off here right at the beginning of the trading day, and we've gone up here to 32.20. But when it's up here at this high point, that is an indication that it's going to change to red soon. And you might have a case of the FOMOs, fear of missing out, but we know that stocks do pull back, so which is kind of what this one's starting to do here. We have this long wick at the top, and I always say long wicks are bad picks because it's going to reverse, I think. Okay, it has definitely reversed. I was doing some things over here and didn't even notice. So that's what this long wick here at the top means, is there's a potential reversal, and it did happen. So now I want to see this pull back like 1 or 2 red candles before I would ever get in it. Notice that the candles are a little different. I'm looking right now at the 1 minute. A friend told me about the 1 minute and to maybe give it a try. So that's what I'm doing right now. And while we have 2 green bars here at the Awesome Oscillator, we don't have green candles. So before I would want to do anything, I would want to have green candles there. If you notice, I have set Show Studies from Chart, which is when you click this gear shift here. And the second box, Show Studies from Chart. So what it's doing is it's finding the overnight high, it's finding the VWAP, and okay, let me get rid of this study here. I'm not that fond of trend magic, so I'm going to close it for a little bit. Looks like we're trying to get a green candle here. Let me pull up trade plan. Okay. Okay, I want to show everybody the trading plan. I select call and put strike prices at the money at 9:32. I had been experimenting with that and done 933 and 935, and I found that 932 is just fine. All right, we got something heading up here. It could be a double top though, and it's ready to come down. We will have to see. Change this a little bit. I don't know. I just feel like on calls I'm going to be buying at the high based off of the AO. I'm not going to do anything right now. Okay, nothing really looks good right now. This high 2470, if I did 2480 to buy and place a buy limit order, I don't know if I could get much out of it. And I don't want it to hit that and then just pop back down. Okay, it's continuing to go up. I just don't like that this is so stale right here. Okay, let's get out of the 1 minute. Let's take a look at 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too good either. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 of this call and get out in and out really quick. Let's do 500. So I can bring it down. Got it set to do 520. We have here a high, then a higher low, higher high, I do have a stop, which is about 10%. Okay, just took a $520 loss. Probably because of the fact of it being stale like that. And puts don't look really that good right now, so we're just gonna wait. Good, I got out when I did. It's dropping. Okay, the other thing that I'm looking at, just so everybody knows, is the trading view charts. On the left side, I have the SPY, and on the right side, I've got UVXY, which is like VIX. Okay, we do have the AO below 0 and green, and we have a green candle. Let's just watch this a minute. Let's look at this box. The gray box. Just follow it. Follow that with your eyes. Let me change this here. What I'm doing when I'm clicking these buttons is I'm zooming in and zooming out. And I would rather look at something that's moving by 10 cents rather than, let's see, what are the other choices? 20 cents and 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. So I would look at it. The tighter you can look at it, the better. But moving by 1 cent is too little. So either 5 cents or 10 cents is good. Okay, on calls, it looks like it's trying to bounce off of that VWAP. Yeah, okay, that doesn't what I want. While we're waiting, I'll do a little bit of educating on the awesome oscillator. It's also called the AO. It's a technical indicator created by Bill Williams in the 1970s that is used to measure momentum. AO calculates the difference between 34 period and 5 period simple moving averages. The simple moving averages that are used are not calculated using closing price, but rather each bar's midpoints. The awesome oscillator is generally used to confirm trends and anticipate possible reversals. So they say you should always have a confirmation, and this is a confirmation. A good one. Now, if we look below zero, the first green candle starts the trading lifespan, if you will. And pretty much it goes up through the 0 point and at the top and then changes colors. So this whole area here that's green is the trading lifespan. That's where we do most of our trading at. And I want you to think of the awesome oscillator as like a slingshot. The more that it's pulled back, the further it will travel. That is why trading on the first green bar is so important. So we could trade like about right here, but it wouldn't go back very far, so it's not going to go up too high. So just think of it as like pulling back that rubber band on the slingshot. And the further back you pull, the more it will travel. So I hope this is a good analogy for you. And one thing that to me is always a red flag, and I want you to start seeing it that way too, is, and we talked about red flags the other day, when you have the color and it changes to green, but then it goes to red and then green. This is indecision. And see if I can open up this. Okay, I'm going to simply say here. Indecision. Indecision is never good. And they just waste a lot of time, really. Had indecision up here with it going above 0. And we had those little pullbacks. And after a string of red here, and then going to green and then red again, that's indecision as well. We want it to be really like a roller coaster going up and down. And it is like a roller coaster, but we want to be riding on the same roller coaster. We don't want to jump out of the seat here and change and then go on up and then jump out of that seat and get into another one. We want to be safe. So this really should all be green right here. Hey, hello, Mark in German. Good to see y'all back. I'm playing some relaxing kind of music. I think I better change that because I'm getting sleepy. So let's put on electronic. There we go. I'll keep it on a little bit in the background. Let me know if y'all can't hear me. A lot of times when we have these colors changing in the AO like this, that usually means that there is a lot of volatility, a lot of indecision. Right now it kind of looks like everything's consolidating because it's going straight across. And you can make money with options when it goes up, and you can make money when it goes down, but when it goes sideways, it's very hard to make money. Looks like this one's slightly ledging up. I'm on a 1 minute Heikinashi candle. I am trading 0DTE SPX options. And I like those because I can get in and out. I want to, okay, this one just keeps going up and up. As soon as I get into this, though, it'll whip around and flop down on the ground and say, "You're dead." No, that's not what it says, but oh, this is just one of those FOMO things. But better safe than sorry. I'm checking back with the 5 minute today candle. I just got stopped out so quick. Let's look here. Okay, that's just solid red. Okay, so nothing really looks good right now.
Stand up if you ready. Hands up if you ready. Say it loud if you ready. This all time we run it. Clap your hands if you ready. Stomp your feet if you ready. Let it be cause you ready. This all time we run it. Back on top feeling great. Back on top in the ranks. One shit one, number one. Not the mother ones, other ones feel fake. This all time we run it. This all
Excuse me. Okay, if we look at puts, we had a green candle appear and then disappear. So whenever candles come and then they go, they come, go, back and forth, that's almost the same as the AO having the red and green going back and forth. So it's inconsistent. Kind of waiting on the calls to pull back some. And I have got to close this stream because I've got some things that I've got to take care of, some calls to make and various things. So I will see y'all back Wednesday. Tomorrow is my birthday. And I'm saying my birthday? Like what? I can't even believe it. It's happening again. But what I'm probably going to do is come back on Wednesday. And I'm taking the day off on my birthday. Yay. So I will see y'all back then, hopefully on Wednesday. So everybody go out, have a wonderful day, and just look at some educational videos. Those are really nice to pass the time with. Okay, so everyone take care, and bye-bye.